in which people are controlled, first of all, frighten people, and secondly, demoralize them. An educated, healthy, and confident nation is harder to govern. And I think there's an element in the thinking of some people. We don't want people to be educated, healthy, and confident because they would get out of control. The top 1% of the world's population own 80% of the world's wealth. It's incredible that people put up with it. They're poor, they're demoralized, they're frightened, and therefore they think perhaps the safest thing to do is take orders and hope for the best.
This is why they make it their goal to scare the shit out of you. Excuse my French. It is their thing to keep you in fear, to have you messed up in your mind that you want to live in a bubble. During the 2020, 2019, where the lockdowns happened, a lot of people were so in fear. They couldn't even visit their own family members. They couldn't even go and see their dying parents because they have you so scared out of your mind that you can't think straight. Now you are all in your so-called comfort zone. You can't get out of it. You've been mentally defeated. You've been physically conquered. You wonder why there is a dumbing down of the society. Look at your schools. Because if you are wise, if you are really wise, it is hard for them to control you. You are uncontrollable. So the only thing they have to do is try to kill you, to unalive you by any means necessary, because they cannot control you. You see? You have to man up. For the men, you have to man up for your family. You can't be living in fear. They've designed this whole system to have you in perpetual fear. There's always a boogeyman for you to be scared of. There's always this. There's always that. You look out your window, they're trying to get you so paranoid to a point where you want others to make the decision for you. Like you heard the man say. They want you so weak, mentally, physically. Your judgments are all off. So you rather have somebody calling the shots for you. Hence why the 1% is still in charge till today. Isn't it a wonder how that has happened? Because they've mastered the psychology of the regular Joe out there. They've understood how to control you. First, they put you in fear. They dumb you down to a point where you can't make any reasonable choices or decisions. So you leave it all to the hands of anybody out there. You see? And they demoralize you. They have you saying it's okay for a man to call himself a woman and vice versa. It's okay for the alphabet community to be teaching your kids about sexual whatever. This is how they get you. Once you accept that kind of lifestyle, guess what? You will accept anything. You will be okay with anything. So to hell with your comfort zone. Break out of that shell they've put you in and free yourself mentally and take charge of your life again. But that can only be possible with wisdom, with you being wise, truly wise, and to stay away from somebody trying to put you in fear. Let's get this real quick. This is 2 Timothy, the first chapter, and the 7th verse. It says, "For the Most High hath not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind." All praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachaha Kodash. Double honors to apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth and continue to teach us this truth. Peace, salutations, shalom, shalom, shalom to all you hopeful elect brothers and sisters out there. that of the household of faith, and to you, brothers, that are pushing this truth in honesty and in sincerity, to you I say shalom, right? Going back to the topic in hand about fear, so this is what the reassurance that the scriptures gives us. And what is that? That the God of the Bible, whose name is Yahweh, have not given us the spirit of fear. So for you to be living your life in fear, you're scared of everything. What kind of life is that? Here it is, you're scared of everything, and to make matters worse, you are living in ignorance. You have no idea what the hell is happening out there. That is double whammy right there. You're in fear and you have no knowledge of nothing. You believe anything they force feed you. You see? That is a recipe for disaster. So the scripture right here is telling you that the God of the Bible has not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. You're not dumb. You're not easily controlled. Somebody like this, which is the spirit of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua, is not easily controlled, and they're a problem. This is how you should be. This is how you should live your life. You can't let fear and dumbness and being a degenerate take over you. You have to be separate from the world we live in. And that can only come through the power and spirit and the wisdom of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua. Let's get this real quick. This is Wisdom of Solomon. Wisdom of Solomon, the 6th chapter. And let's start at the 11th verse. It says, wherefore set your affections upon my words, desire them, and ye shall be instructed. Wisdom is glorious, and never fadeth away. Yea, she is easily seen of them that love her, and found of such as seek her. You see that? Wisdom is glorious. So when you have this wisdom, nobody can mess with your mind, man. You can call bullshit from a mile away. You can tell something is not adding up. You can tell that somebody is messing with you. Somebody's trying to get you to fall for some nonsense, some bullshit agenda. You see what I'm saying? That's why he says it never fadeth away. Everything fades away. Beauty fades away. Age fades away. Strength fades away. All of these things fade away. Life itself even fades away. Somebody you live, you die. But knowledge, wisdom, never fadeth away. And with that, this is your fortress. It fortifies your mind against any vows or wiles of the devil. You see that? So, yea, she is easily seen of them that love her. So once you have this wisdom, guess what? Somebody will look at you and know, man, there's something about you. And when you open your mouth, it's like, wow. Your reasoning is seasoned. Your speech is out of this world, so to speak. The way you talk, the way you conduct yourself, it is, somebody will look at you and know, man, you of a different caliber. You see? And found of such as seek her. So when you seek wisdom, guess what? You will find her. That's what the scripture talks about. Seek and ye shall find. And in the times we're living in, like the old saying, in a time of deception, truth is forgotten how that goes, right? But that's what it is. So we're living in a time of lies, dumbed down society. Having wisdom and truth, it sets you apart right away. It puts you on the level. It puts you on a plateau that not a lot of people can attain. You see? It says she preventeth them that desire her in making herself first known unto them. Whoso seeketh her early shall have no great travail. So when you're seeking wisdom, especially we're seeking wisdom at your young age, guess what? You will have no great travail. Why is that? Because wisdom will lead you, guide you. You wouldn't make a lot of mistakes that you will regret. Why? Because wisdom is right there with you. You wouldn't be caught up in a lot of bullshit out there in the world, especially with the wicked being in authority, the ones that rule us, the ones you constantly bugged out of your minds, man. But having wisdom, that wouldn't be your problem. You wouldn't have that kind of problem. You will be sound in mind, sound in faith, sound in reasoning. You see? It says, for he shall find her sitting at his doors. What is that? That is wisdom, sitting at the doors of your mind, right there. Your thoughts will be seasoned. Your thoughts will be thoughts that are productive, thoughts that are garnished in truth and in sincerity. Not easily scared by the boogeyman. Ooh, don't look under your bed. Ooh, you know? Or that wouldn't move you because you have the wisdom. You understand things. You see things for what it is. It says, the 15th verse, to think upon her is perfection of wisdom. So instead of you worrying about the next TikTok challenge and, what celebrity is dating who and, what celebrity is divorced and what about all the frivolous things of this world, here you are thinking upon wisdom, thinking upon the words of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, the words that are written in the Bible. Guess what? Like it says here, to think upon her is perfection of wisdom. You are being perfected in your ways. You see? That right there sets you apart. Even though you might not be rich in this world, but guess what? You're rich in faith, rich in wisdom, which is more than you can ever ask for. Because nothing can compare to wisdom, true wisdom. Nothing can compare. You see? And whoso watcheth for her shall quickly be without care. What is that? They try to scare you to death with this boogeyman or with that boogeyman or this and that, the other. Oh, eclipse is coming. Oh, we better get the National Guard, get your, store up on some food and this and that, the other. Guess what? You wouldn't be moved with that because you understand, you have wisdom. And part of that wisdom tells you that the God of the Bible, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, protects those that are his. He will provide for you no matter what. You will be protected no matter what. So understanding that right there puts you on a level. Straight up, man. It puts you on a whole nother level. This is why you are a problem. You are hard to control. It makes it difficult for them to control somebody like you. How can they control you? You are quickly without care. You don't care what they try to push upon you. Like, man, to hell with them. To hell with you. You see? The 17th verse, it says, for the very true beginning of her is the desire of discipline, and the care of discipline is love. So, like he said, like the clip is seen, he says, to demoralize you. So part of that is you being not disciplined. So when you're not disciplined, it's easy to have you living in a standard that is corrupt. But once you're disciplined, you can't fall for things. You can't just do anything out there because you have discipline. You have discipline. You have standards. You have integrity. You can't just do any old thing out there. You can't just be a Mo, an alphabet somebody. You can't just be out there robbing and stealing and cheating, sleeping with somebody else's wife and eating abominable things. And you see what I'm saying? Because you have that discipline. And the wicked elites, they prey upon you not being disciplined. Hence why they push all kinds of vile affections and filth upon the world from a very young age. You see? Next thing you know, you don't have any discipline. Goes back to their whole mantra, which is, do as thou wilt. Somebody that will do as they will, guess what? They have no discipline. If you have discipline, you can't just be out there doing as you will. You see? The 18th verse, it says, love is the keeping of her laws, and The giving heed unto her laws is the assurance of incorruption. So the laws, statutes, and commandments, once you keep that, guess what? That is the assurance of incorruption. That shows now you have discipline. You cannot be easily corrupted, which makes it harder for them to control you. For them to control you, they have to corrupt you. They have to. You see? The 19th verse, it says, and incorruption maketh us near unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, the Most High God. So incorruption, which leads back to the laws, which is the statutes, commandments that are written in the Bible. Once you keep those, guess what? You wouldn't be corrupted. And once you're not corrupted, guess what? It will draw you near to the God of the Bible. Simple and plain. You see? It says, therefore the desire of wisdom bringeth to a kingdom. So the kingdom of heaven, which will be established on earth, the desire of wisdom will bring that kingdom. Because right now we're living in hell. But the desire of wisdom will bring about a kingdom where wherein dwelleth righteousness, a new heaven and a new earth, which will be nothing like the one we know right now. No way, no how. No way, Jose. You see? So yeah, man, that's just a little bit of something right there. Yeah, you can read this. It's a very beautiful scripture. But yeah, with that, all praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Chahakodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. See you next time, Lord willing. Shalom, shalom.